This machine was built to find dark matter. Instead, it detected a signal coming from the sun. Normally, that would be a scientific victory. But inside this machine, a solar particle can produce almost the same signal researchers expect from dark matter. A tiny atomic recoil, a flash of light, and a few released electrons. The machine is called LUX-ZEPLIN, or LZ. It operates nearly 1 mile beneath South Dakota and contains 10 tons of liquid-xenon. But here is the problem. When the long-awaited signal finally appears, how will scientists know whether they have discovered dark matter, or simply detected the sun pretending to be dark matter? Scientists are not searching for dark matter because it sounds mysterious. They are searching because galaxies do not behave correctly without it. Stars near the edges of galaxies move much faster than the visible matter should allow. Galaxy clusters bend light more strongly than their stars and gas can explain. Something massive appears to surround them. It does not seem to emit, absorb, or reflect light, but its gravity shapes galaxies and helps hold them together. Current evidence suggests that dark matter accounts for approximately 85% of all matter. We can observe what it does, we can estimate where it is, but no one has conclusively identified the particle responsible. LZ is designed to catch that particle during one extremely rare mistake, a direct collision with ordinary matter. To reach LZ, researchers enter the Sanford Underground Research Facility, built inside the former Homestake gold mine. They descend to the 4,850-foot level. That depth is not chosen for dramatic effect. Particles created by cosmic rays constantly strike Earth's surface. Inside a sensitive experiment, they can generate false signals and bury rare events beneath background noise. The rock above LZ absorbs most of that interference before it reaches the laboratory. In other words, the mine is not merely where the detector was installed. The mine is part of the detector. But even thousands of feet underground, the experiment is not completely protected. Radiation can come from the surrounding rock, the air, and microscopic impurities within the machine itself. So researchers built a fortress around the xenon. At LZ's center is a chamber containing approximately 7 active tons of liquid xenon. The detector's complete xenon inventory is roughly 10 tons. Above and below the chamber are 494 sensitive photomultiplier tubes designed to record extremely faint light. The central detector is surrounded by additional xenon, liquid scintillator, and a large tank of purified water. Each layer performs a different job. Some block incoming radiation, others reveal particles that enter from outside. Thousands of detector components were screened for radioactive contamination before installation. Even a tiny impurity inside a cable, sensor, or piece of metal could produce unwanted events. LZ therefore does not rely on one magical sensor. It uses several defensive layers to identify everything that dark matter is not. At the center of those layers, the xenon waits for 2 flashes. One possible dark matter candidate is a WIMP, a weakly interacting massive particle. The idea is simple. A WIMP may have mass, but interact with ordinary matter so rarely that it can travel through enormous amounts of material without touching anything. But if one enters LZ and strikes a xenon nucleus, the nucleus will recoil. That movement produces an immediate flash of ultraviolet light. Researchers call this the first signal. The collision also releases a small number of electrons. An electric field carries those electrons upward through the liquid. When they reach the layer of xenon gas at the top, they create a second flash. The delay between the flashes tells scientists how deep inside the chamber the collision occurred. The pattern of light across the upper sensors reveals its horizontal position. From 2 faint pulses, the machine reconstructs a 3-dimensional event. But reconstructing a collision is the easy part. Proving what caused it is much harder. A gamma ray can disturb electrons inside the xenon. A neutron can strike a xenon nucleus. Radon can decay inside the detector. Electronic effects can accidentally combine unrelated flashes into what looks like one physical collision. Researchers examine where each event occurred, how much energy it deposited, and whether anything appeared in the surrounding layers. A particle that interacts several times is unlikely to be dark matter. An event near the chamber wall is more likely to come from contamination. A signal accompanied by activity in the outer detector can often be rejected. But neutrons are particularly dangerous because they can produce the same type of nuclear recoil expected from a WIMP. The most convincing imposters do not look obviously wrong. They look almost right. That creates another risk, human expectation. If scientists desperately want an event to be dark matter, could that influence how they analyze it? LZ has a clever solution. They built them using real detector pulses collected during calibration. These artificial signals were then secretly inserted into the raw data. The analysts did not know exactly how many had been added or which events were artificial. They had to establish their selection rules without knowing whether an exciting candidate was real. Only after the analysis process was finalized was the identity of a surviving artificial event revealed. This method tests both the researchers and the analysis. A fake signal should pass if it genuinely resembles the event being hunted. But the rules cannot be adjusted simply because one particular point in the data looks interesting. After the procedures were locked, the collaboration examined what remained, and the result contained two very different stories. The analysis used 417 live days of observations collected between March 2023 and April 2025. It represented the largest dataset yet analyzed by a direct dark matter detector. Researchers focused on relatively light WIMPs, with masses between approximately 3 and 9 giga-electron volts. No convincing evidence of WIMP dark matter appeared. Because they did not appear, scientists could exclude new combinations of particle mass and interaction strength. Imagine searching a large building for someone. Every empty room removes another possible hiding place. LZ has not found the person, but it has searched rooms that previous experiments could not reach. And while dark matter remained hidden, another particle finally became visible in the data. Nuclear reactions inside the sun produce enormous numbers of neutrinos. Most pass through Earth without interacting with anything, but very occasionally a neutrino can transfer energy to an entire atomic nucleus. The nucleus recoils, and LZ sees the resulting light and electrons. In its latest dataset, the experiment found evidence consistent with neutrinos produced through boron-8 reactions in the sun. This confirmed that LZ could detect remarkably small nuclear recoils. At low energies, the recoil produced by a solar neutrino can resemble the recoil expected from light dark matter. This overlapping region is often called the neutrino fog. It does not make dark matter detection impossible, but it means scientists can no longer treat every nuclear recoil as an extraordinary candidate. The experiment has become so sensitive that a known part of the universe is beginning to obscure the unknown one. A dark matter discovery will probably not begin with one dramatic flash. One event could be a neutron, an instrumental effect, or a rare statistical accident. Researchers would need to observe a population of events that known backgrounds could not reproduce. The signals would need to appear in the correct part of the detector. Their energies would need to follow a physically consistent pattern. The instruments would be checked for instability. Calibration data would be re-examined. Alternative explanations would be tested repeatedly. Independent scientists would inspect the analysis, and other experiments would search for compatible evidence. Only after the signal survived every serious attempt to explain it away could researchers claim that something new had been found. LZ would not immediately answer every question, but it could reveal the particle's approximate mass and the strength of its interaction with ordinary matter. That would be the first physical fingerprint of the substance shaping galaxies. There is also a possibility that LZ will never find a conventional WIMP. That would not prove that dark matter does not exist. It would suggest that scientists have been searching for the wrong type of particle, the wrong interaction, or the wrong energy range. Dark matter could involve axions. It could interact through hypothetical dark photons. It could belong to an undiscovered hidden sector of physics. LZ is already being used to investigate several possibilities beyond its original WIMP search. The experiment is scheduled to accumulate more than 1,000 live days of search data by 2028. With more observations, researchers can test heavier WIMPs, push toward lower energies, and investigate unexpected interactions. Every result either produces a discovery or removes another wrong answer. But eventually, even LZ will reach its limits. That is why scientists are planning something much larger. Researchers from LZ, Xenon, and Darwin are developing the concept for a next-generation observatory called XLZD. Its proposed active target would contain between 60 and 80 tons of liquid-xenon. A larger target means more atoms. More atoms create more opportunities for a rare particle to interact. XLZD would push deeper into the region where neutrino signals and dark matter signals overlap. It could also study solar neutrinos, particles from supernovae, and other rare physical processes. LZ may discover dark matter first, or it may become the machine that teaches scientists how the final detector must be built. Either result moves the search forward. Far beneath South Dakota, LZ continues recording flashes too faint for any human eye to see. Most will have ordinary explanations. Some will come from the sun. But hidden among them may be a pattern that known physics cannot reproduce. And when that pattern appears, the unseen matter shaping our galaxy may finally reveal what it is. Do you think dark matter will be a WIMP or something much stranger? Share your theory in the comments. And subscribe, because most of the matter in our universe is still waiting to be discovered.